Unfiltered with Mo and Drew in the midday. Weekdays 11 to 3 p.m. on 103.5 The Beat.
Listener discretion advised.
More just music, folks. 103.5 The Beat. You are locked into Unfiltered here on a Monday morning. Good morning this morning. Good morning this morning. Of course, it is all about Unfiltered. We are powered by Ricardo Rum, official rum of the Bahamas. Don't forget to check out their brand new pre-mixed cocktails in Smashin' Gumbe and Hard Switcher. All right, delicious. 8% alcohol. They creep us, I'm telling you. But of course, made with authentic Bahamian flavors. And of course, the official beer, rum of the Bahamas. Definitely check them out today at any 700 Wines and Spirits location or your favorite liquor store or hangout spot. To also as well, it is all about Atos. Atos, of course, is our Wendy's, Marco's, and Popeyes crew. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they definitely got you covered. Go definitely check out that new Popeyes location on Mackey Street, which I just saw for the first time over the weekend because I clearly don't make it into that area of town often. And it's so cute. It looks really nice.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. So definitely go and check them out. And of course, you know, like I said, they got you covered for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Love that chicken and Popeyes.
Popeyes comes with breakfast?
Yeah. Wendy's usually has breakfast.
Wendy's, yeah. No Popeyes. Yeah.
So I said Wendy's, Marco's, and Popeyes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, you know. Wow. Anyhow, Mo and Drew in the midday.
Accurate. I didn't see the fit.
Oh, what I wore to the event?
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture.
Which one on?
I wore a coralish color one shoulder dress.
You had the shoulder out?
Had shoulders up.
For the culture, you did it for you?
Always for me.
Okay.
A little bit for the culture.
I respect.
But, you know.
I ain't seen it on your stories.
You know, see, contrary to belief, I really ain't a big poster.
No, I know.
Mind you, I took a lot of video. I have a lot of video of all the events of the. I was supposed to put it together later, the compilation. I didn't do that. I know I try to tell myself I can do things.
You wouldn't even text me to say we lose. Like, you just got right. Oh, okay.
Well, I put it in the group. I figured.
Am I the group?
You are in the group.
Am I the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
tell you, boy.
There we are. And we didn't lose. We just didn't win. There's a difference.
We literally lost.
No, we didn't.
we lost.
Didn't. And you know why I know that? Because if you were in the room, which you weren't,
I was not.
You would know that when they called our name, we got the loudest applause in the place, man. Easily.
We did?
Absolutely. Easily. Okay. To the point where people called my cousin to be like, Buddy, that room really went off when they said Mo and Drew.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we are. And again, but thank you to everybody who was supporting us this whole way. Shout out to everybody who was voting like crazy for us over the last couple of weeks. We appreciate you. Shout out to everybody who was giving all the support and all that good stuff as we went through the motions.
Also, shout out to the winner. Shout out to the winner. Shout out to all the nominees. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Morning Grind. And shout out to the young queen, Shelly Ann. Congratulations, man.
Shelly Ann was the winner.
Congratulations.
For those of you who didn't know. Yeah. So... Somebody messaged me and say, wait, Drew still ain't gone? No, I don't understand who y'all. Anyway, one day y'all can get it.
No, to be fair to me though, and Mo even admitted this, that date creeped up on us.
It did.
That creeped up on us. So I was like, wait, what? When Mo texted me 2 days before, I was like,
It was a whole week.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
You texted me the week of the last week.
It was literally a week out. It's not 2 days before.
Yeah, no,
It's not 2 days. You got a week.
I had to get my, I had to get right. I feel like I wasn't get right. I need more preparation.
Okay.
I had my girdle, you know what I mean?
Say why it's all like Drew didn't go to the awards after he said he will be there. Because he didn't.
I forgot. Again, Mo told me like the Monday or the Tuesday. I was like, yo, you go to these awards. I was like, when's the awards? He goes, Saturday. I was like, oh, well, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I forgot. But salute to Elevation Awards. Salute to all the winners. Salute to, shout out to JD.
Yeah, do shout out to JD.
Shout out to JD.
Congratulations to her. Team won.
Shout
out to Duran, who says, real legends don't need an award to show their worth. Well, thank you, Duran.
I mean, thank you for those pretty words, but Tom Brady had 6 rings.
Well, who is that? Still no wife.
And Caitlin Clark has been defeated finally. We can all rest easy now.
I don't think nobody's asleep except you and Mel.
Oh, I was. Oh, buddy.
Shout out
to... I was so happy she lost again.
Shout out to the gang over here who says the fact that y'all didn't win is a travesty. Yeah, I mean, listen. We're winners in my head and my heart, as my mom said to me last night. I love her.
Oh. Had like a 5-hour conversation with me on Sunday, right? So she goes, Daniel said you were nominated for something. I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, okay. Well, did you win? I said, no. She goes, well, Andrew, what do you do? And I was like, and I don't know how to explain my job though. So I was like, yeah, everything cool. She goes, well, Andrew, maybe you weren't supposed to win. Do better. I was like, you have no concept of what I do.
At all. No clue.
There's no measuring stick for this.
She's giving sound motherly advice.
Yes.
Like, that's all. She was like, well, everything for a reason, baby.
Oh, my mommy will always be practical. She goes, well, if you win, what do you get? She said, do you get money? I said, no. She goes, you get something else? I said, no. She goes, you mad at the plaque? I said, I'm not mad. You're making this a thing. I said, I'm not.
At no point did I say I was upset. You came to me.
My sisters were upset, and they were watching it.
Yeah.
But I didn't care. I was like, oh, okay. Mo texted the group. I saw the text. She goes, we lost. I was like, all right, well, I don't know. I'm still drinking.
Yeah. Somebody messaged me. They were like, what you doing when you guys win? So I said, win or lose, there will be drinks. I was like, that's all I could guarantee.
That was literally our mantra in football in Acadia. Win or lose, booze.
Win or lose, booze. That's it.
We ain't practicing no shock faces. We just out there.
Yeah, but it was an experience. It was my first time going to, since per se I demand a recount. It was my first time going to. Yeah, no, we did not win. I know. Hearts to you. But I feel like our coworkers are more upset than we are. Genuinely more upset.
Okay.
Like everywhere I went, it was y'all get robbed. They cheat y'all. Who this person even is? Like I was like, guys.
I thought it was Junkanoo. It was like a guy stopped me when I was getting some food. The guy was like, "Use Drew." I said, "Yeah." He's like, "You ought to win, bro." I was like, "Win what?" Like I forgot. I was like, "What are you talking about, man?"
Yeah, I know. But again, it was a good time. I got to dress up, and shout out to Cindair, who said we're still winners in her book, and she said we're a great duo, her favorite duo.
Appreciate it.
I don't know, but this one part though, I love the respect Drew has for Mo. You be watching this show? Like this is a show?
How I don't respect you?
This is a show you used to be watching because.
How I don't respect you?
Anyhow.
Hold on a sec.
There will be tea. I was telling somebody our tea story over the weekend. How we coming in? We have like morning tea.
Because we're dying.
And the comfort it brings. I was like, no, you don't understand. I drink like 4 cups of tea a day. Like I just be in here reheating water. Like let's go. Let's do it again.
Oh, you look nice.
So here we are. Thank you.
You look nice. You look really good.
Ooh, I just burned my lip. It's very hot. We'll let that cool down a bit.
Okay, purse.
Yeah, man. A little gold clutch.
You a little too covered for my liking, but that's fine.
Well, I'm trying to be a little decent. You know. Shout out Lisa saying, because how y'all ain't win? Nah, they cheated. Who did they say won? Because you were winners to the people that matter. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Cute Booth. Cute Booth did the beat for me.
That's Patrice?
No. That's Q.
Oh, shout out to Q.
Yeah, shout out Q and the Cute Booth.
You want to see what I had on Saturday?
Nope.
It's very similar to this.
I'm sure. I am absolutely positive it's similar to that. But yeah, some nice fits out there. People looked lovely. Ace and Cools is out there doing the matchy thing.
What they had on?
Cools had on like gray trousers and a white top, a white button down, and then Ace had on like a silver dress.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
So they went matchy because I glad I ain't gone. I ain't got no coral.
It was at least coordinated.
All right, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Also, huge shout outs to everyone who came to the happy hour on Friday.
Indeed.
Shout out to the Capricorn King who's out there doing his thing.
Yo, shout out to PG. PG was out there strong the whole night.
By himself.
Yeah. That part's not
He
shocking.
was dolo.
He was out there for a good portion of the night. He had a good time. Shout out to the few fam who made it out there too also as well.
Yeah, shout out to Frank.
We had a great time. Listen, I was shocked to see the dancing is still a thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Like, you saying yeah, but like, you'd be anywhere. But to see these guys in full choreography still doing their thing, I was like, all right, well, I guess the older kids.
Tell the people.
Because
I came and I stayed long.
Who did come, and he was there for a while. He was there for
I was
longer
sociable
than...
and I was tactful. Stop.
I mean, I guess he was sociable.
Thank you for saying what I know you want to say and what I know you won't say. I appreciate you protecting me in this moment. Because I know what you want to say. And you, let me tell you how disgusting Mo is, right? No, let me tell you how disgusting Mo is.
I haven't do nothing.
Me either. But Mo, you have to know Mo to know when Mo don't say nothing, don't look at you, but she's throwing shit. Mo ain't look at me for a particular reason the whole night. I watch Mo. He said the whole night. I about to dip. Someone said something to me, Mo was like, John, before you get fight out here. I said, We almost made it. I was right there to leave it. We used to have a normal interaction of me minding my business. I wasn't bothering no one. Mo make sure I dropped a little grenade. I was like, bye.
Just a little farewell gift.
I didn't like it.
Meh.
I watched you not say nothing to me. I watched you just walk around me like I didn't exist. I said, I see the play.
I mean, but it was a
I see the
whole
play.
conversation.
Yeah.
You know, I went to places where I could be a part of the conversation. That's what makes sense.
You was the host.
Yeah, but I wasn't hosting the entire time. Coles was there in the beginning.
Yeah, you Coles did a great job, by the way.
Shout out to Cool's daddy. Cool cat.
Don't do that.
Shout out to Jell who says definitely People's Choice Award winners. People that matter. LOL. Yeah, I agree. Y'all the people that matter. Y'all the people who show up here for us every single morning and chill with us all afternoon.
What would your
For that,
speech
we
have
are
been?
grateful.
How did we want? Because obviously I wasn't there. Like, what would the speech have been? First of all, who you was carrying to the podium?
Me.
Okay, I thought you was taking like Meryl. I had to be like, she didn't do nothing.
Actually, we did have a little thing in our head planned where she was going to go and pretend to be you.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, we had a little thing planned.
So, what would you have said? Because again, I ain't gone. So, what would you have said?
I don't know. I honestly didn't have anything prepared, but obviously I was gonna thank the coworkers. Like that's all I had in my mind. That like it's because of them that we here, you know, and it would have been because of them that we was there. Of course, I got to end with the little jingle because you know that's the clutch.
Yeah, that'd have been sick.
Yeah, and you got to shout out gang, you know, his home team.
Yeah, shout out to gang.
You know, yeah.
Did Cam come through?
Keep it simple. No, Cam wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah, Cam had a gig.
Yeah, I would have been like, thank you to Mr. Bastian for the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
We really appreciate the employment.
Thanks for the employment.
Thank you to Ms. Danica Pintard for allowing me to say the things they say to Mo on radio.
Right back to the no respect.
And I'm Brad and Payne, and then that would have been it.
Yeah, you know, whatever. But again, give me a reason to dress up, get a little glammy, do a little red carpet shoot, and, you know, whatever else. So, it's cool.
You got some Sunday? Did you get some?
Photos? Yes, they took some photos of me while I was there.
Oh, freaky.
Sipped on some champagne. And then,
There's open bar?
yeah.
There's open bar?
Yeah, I mean, for what they had there.
What they had?
They had champagne, they had, like a mixed cocktail, tropical something.
Oh, I was got to come there with a pint.
Yeah, as you could have.
I don't do champagne.
A little flask situation.
do champagne.
I don't generally either, but that was pretty good. Shout out to Jade.
Yeah, don't mess with champagne.
Jade from the home team doing the thing.
But no, congratulations to all the nominees. Congratulations to the home team. It'll always be home team first.
And all the winners for all the categories.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Because, you know, there's a lot going on out there. And, yeah, some great performances, though. I will say that. I got to watch some great performances.
Who performed?
So Ilsha, who I saw for the first time perform, she started off the show.
I don't know what that is.
I saw Fanshawn and Johnny Cake do a tribute to Fred Ferguson, which was really good.
Shout out to them.
Who else did I get to see? She always is a vibe, so you know that's gonna be good. Wendy is a fantastic performer, but I'm sorry,
always,
she brings energy, bar none, like every single time.
She's
her consistency,
4'10". All she got is energy.
Her consistency is really what it is.
Also, huge shout out to Foots. Foots did a little freestyle thing here. That boy got bars.
Yeah, man.
But check it out. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
If he hasn't already, because Foots is broad. Foots starting to be like the new AJ.
Yeah.
I don't know if he texted me personally or not. So he sent the video out, and I was like, oh, Foots sent this to me and me alone. And everyone got it, and I was sharing.
Yeah, no.
But shout out to Foots. Foots got bars. That boy could rap.
Sure can.
I told him he was out-rapped by a particular Conky Joe yesterday once that video dropped, and he got very mad at me.
Actually, I did share the video, but people who are cool with him ended up seeing it, and they messaged me, and it was like, so about this uncensored freestyle, I want in.
Yeah.
I was like, say less. So
Yeah.
we gotta line up the next couple.
And that's why when Foots hit me, when Foots shout out to Miguel, him and Miguel came up here, and I they was like, cause Monka was recording, so Foots is like, you're not gonna be cursing. I was like, you don't know how bad I would cuss. All my life I'll be in the show and I would cuss. And he went off, he did his thing, but me and Mo got to sit down and we got to talk about making this a thing. And I think it's a good lane. I think
And people clearly miss it, because I always I saw people who be like, man, y'all don't do the freestyle Friday no more. And I was like, do you hear it?
I think that's the proper way to do it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because we had so many people stumble in here trying to not curse.
Yeah.
And cursing is an integral part. And let me be clear, not sure if y'all are aware, but last night hip hop died. So if we could, no, hip hop died. No, hip hop died last night.
I think it's gonna take it to another level, maybe, perhaps.
Cosmo, Shaddy, y'all want to be hip hop heads? Jermaine Cole stood on that stage and apologized in a rap beef. Hip hop is dead. Y'all young people can have it. Y'all have it. God bless. This ain't my generation. I'm sorry.
A little while now, though.
You don't apologize for beef, bro. You don't apologize enough. I don't care how friendly y'all is. Mo, if I'm going to battle you and you's gang, I love you to death as a friend, and I'm actively trying to physically be with you, but that's the hand out there. If me and you go battle, I have bars for you in my phone.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like, I need blood.
Yeah, you can also still be
I
friends.
apologize to Kendrick. That wasn't me. All y'all out here, do y'all love Kendrick? We all love Kendrick. Yay. What is this?
Maturity.
No, it's not.
Growth.
Both things can be true. I respect J. Cole for being like, and me and you even said it last week. We was like, you know what? You can tell his head ain't in this.
Yeah.
He don't mean this. But you can't apologize on the phone.
Nah, you have to always make your apology as loud as the insult. I'm sorry.
He didn't insult him enough.
To you, but obviously it speaks to his character. And for him, he wasn't okay with the way he handled things, and he wanted to smooth that over for his boy.
He let Nas down again. I'll say that. Nas would never. Nas would never.
Nas and Jay-Z, who friends now?
Now, me and you had this conversation
Yeah.
decades later.
Yeah, but times have changed.
I don't like it.
Again, it ain't about you.
I guess. I like it. Y'all out here apologizing with beef? If Cool's days had beef with us, and I come on the radio and I'm like, well, yeah, I want to apologize to Cool's for my diss earlier. No. Smoke is smoke.
I'm here until it's clear.
Yeah, it cleared too quick. He dropped the diss Friday. He apologized Sunday.
You just like chaos and
Yes.
and all
Yes,
things and
100%,
misery.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
well, it didn't work out the way you liked. How does that make you feel? What did you learn?
Let's start beefing with Monk and spiritual advisor.
That doesn't make sense.
Let's beef with them.
That don't make sense. When more people start calling our phones, and stressing us out.
That would be the funniest battle of all
I
time.
would've got a problem
A bunch of 70-year-olds, my mother included.
I feel like I could be somewhere near the vicinity of a fast food place that they like to hang out at, and somebody be like, "Are you Mo?" and like throw hot tea at me. Like I would have got
Take
beat.
this Lipton.
Yeah, I would have got a problem. So here we are. Anyhow, folks, we got to pay some bills, though. All right. Before we do, I got to remind you, it is officially Autism Awareness Month. So go into any Dunkin' Donuts location and purchase yourself a signature blue donut from any of the locations during the month of April in support of Reach and the Seahorse Foundation. So also, as well, like I said, it is all about Ricardo rum. Make sure you go and try out those ready-to-drink rum cocktails made up of Bahamian rum with 8% alcohol and authentic local flavors. Of course, remember the Hard Switcher and the Smashin' Gumbe are where it's at. Definitely try them out. It is the official rum of the Bahamas. Please drink responsibly. All right, folks, we are, like I said, going to pay a couple bills. We will be back in short order. Y'all keep it locked right here where it's at. More than just music. It's 103.5 The Beat.
But I'm wrong.
Or just music, folks. 103.5 The Beat.
Okay, joke. It's a joke.
No, I was like, you're wrong.
No, the South Carolina coach, Dawn Staley, they tried to like interview her on some like, how's the feel to win the championship? And all she could say was, God shows favor. Broke down this morning. God does show favor. I've been in church years. God has show favor. Y'all don't know.
You find your cocky, yeah? That's what.
He shows favor to his disciples.
To his
not me.
faithful.
All right, Bob's on Real Place News. 2 men were in prison on Friday after they were accused of attacking a man at knife point last month and stealing more than $1,000 cash from him. Senior magistrate Shaka Seville charged Cecil Campbell, 18, and Percy McKenzie, 20, with armed robbery and aggravated assault. The pair, while armed with a knife, allegedly attacked John Baston and robbed him of a Versace bag valued at $1,000, a black Ray-Ban shades. I'm sorry, let me read that again properly. A pair of a black Ray-Ban shades. Who wrote this? Valued at $250 and $1,300 in cash around midnight on March 30th. The duo was told that their matter would move to the Supreme Court through a voluntary bill of indictment. The men will be sent to the Bahamas Department of Correctional Services until the higher court grants them bail. The defendants' VBIs are slated for service on September 6th. Maria Dean represented the accused. So that's a lot to teeth off. That's a lot to have on your person. Am I tripping?
I mean, I don't know if he was going to make a transaction of some kind, because otherwise I don't know why you have that.
At midnight?
I don't know.
Me either. Just this story's getting sketchy.
Might have been balance paid for something, I'm not sure.
I guess. In other Bombs on Real Place news, a man sentenced to 7 months in prison on Friday after he admitted to having 3 ounces of marijuana.
Yeah, exactly.
3 I don't know the measurements of marijuana because I don't smoke it. But 3 ounces?
Yeah.
Anyway, a man sentenced to 7 months in prison on Friday after he admitted to having 3 ounces of marijuana in his possession last Tuesday. Magistrate Raquel Wim charged. Sorry, pop up. Apologies, I lost the entire story. There you go. Magistrate Raquel Wims charged Derek Stewart, 33, with 2 counts of possession of dangerous drugs with intent to supply. Nexus Seymour, 28, was charged with a single count of possession of dangerous drugs with intent to supply with Stewart. Stewart was reportedly found with a collective 3 ounces of marijuana in 2 separate packages on April 2nd in New Providence. Stewart was the sole defendant to plead guilty to both charges. This resulted in a charge against Miss Seymour being withdrawn. Stewart will serve his sentence in the Bahamas Department of Correctional Services. Yo, I'm sorry. 7 months for 3 ounces of weed is insane. Like, Brave, y'all need to get on it with the decriminalization of marijuana at this point now. This is starting to get ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Say it's 3 ounces a lot, asking for the law-abiding me. No.
It's not a lot at all.
It's not.
You literally have that in your pocket. I wouldn't know, but I've been told. Like, I don't, again, like, and stop calling it a dangerous drug. It's literally not.
It's not a little bit, but it's not a lot. Shout out to Natalie, who just asked, how is Mary Jane dangerous? It's the way that it's been written into the law books from the beginning of time.
By everyone, but we're as usual, we're the last to be like, hey, you know what? This thing isn't actually that bad. Like, it's actually not bad at all. Why we always got to be the last?
Dangerous is wild.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, pardon me. That really pissed me off. Yeah. In other Bombs on Real Place news, amid concerns regarding the much anticipated domestic violence shelter, Minister of Social Services Miles Laroda stated that it's on the government's agenda and will be realized shortly. While in Grand Bahama on Thursday, the minister was asked about the status of the government promised shelter for victims and survivors of domestic violence. Quote, stay tuned, it's coming. It is on the agenda, he told this publication. The government, as we speak, is in the process of acquiring a facility which has already been identified. It is just going through the paperwork and the acquisition. We won't say the place because we want to protect those individuals who will be staying there. But stay tuned, words say anything. We will lead by example. We show better than we can tell. Here's my issue with this, right? How much buildings y'all done got that are abandoned? What do you mean you're acquiring a facility?
Well, because they probably don't want to put in the work. They want to have something that's probably more or less ready to move in.
I feel like it's enough abandoned buildings around here right now that y'all can just renovate and call it a day.
Yeah, but maybe that also draws attention to what you're doing. I don't know. And if they're trying to keep it more anonymous and not, and, I don't know. But we know what we like to do around here. Line somebody's pockets with rent as opposed to owning and just building. So
anyway, hip hop is dead. Nothing matters. That's what bombs are not real place news.
All right.
we can die.
This is where we are.
Yeah.
All right, folks. That's our time for opening act. We're gonna stay tuned after you pay these bills. We got the news coming up, and of course DJ Melody on the 1s and 2s. Y'all keep it right here where it's at. Don't forget, if you haven't figured out what to do for lunch yet, definitely go on over and check out Marco's. Marco's has their new Magnifico pizza that you want to definitely go and check. They have the hot honey, which is apparently delicious. I have to see if I could get that in the cauliflower crust, because I'm here for some hot honey on some pepperoni. That sounds amazing. To also as well, don't forget, it is all about a Ricardo rum. Make sure you go on and check them out with those new ready-to-drink cocktails. And don't forget, this and every Friday, it is all about the corporate happy hour right there at Waterloo with 103.5 The Beat. All right, paying these bills. We'll be back. Keep it locked. It's more than just music. It's 103.5 The Beat. More than just music, folks. 103.5 The Beat. We are back. You're locked into Unfiltered. We, of course, are powered by Ricardo Rum, official rum of the Bahamas. Don't forget to check out those rum cocktails they got going on. Smashing Gombe, and of course Hard Switcher. Make sure you pop on over and make sure you pop on over to any 700 Wines and Spirits or your favorite liquor store, etc. And get yourself hooked up. To also as well, big shout out to our Atos fam. That's our Wendy's, Popeyes, and Marco's crew. Definitely check them out too. Also as well, at any of their convenient locations. It's Mo and Drew in the midday.
I have a new deal breaker
Okay.
in a relationship.
All right. That's some water.
I can't be with a woman.
Not the fast.
I got it. I can't be with a woman who don't know her food order.
Like at a fast food place
Yes.
or like in general? Like you go out for dinner?
No, on a fast food place.
Okay.
I'm
You go out for dinner. It depends on what the
no,
menu
we
is.
go to dinner.
Yeah.
Love yourself. Be adventurous. Follow your heart. I can't do it no more. I tired.
But I mean, that's because you probably just eat the same thing over and over. Sometimes some people may be like, I might want a salad today. I might want some
all
nuggets.
eat the same. Okay, you know what? I'll allow you that.
Yeah.
If me and you on the Wendy's drive-thru line, and the line is long, but the line is moved, why haven't you decided what you want to eat yet? If we 12 cars deep, and I'm a dude where I say to you, stop talking, decide what you want to eat. Oh, sorry, like y'all just forget y'all hungry. Why don't y'all know your order? What's your Popeye's order?
Oh, 3-piece spicy.
See,
thigh,
you see, you reeling it off.
rib, leg.
Mel, what's your Popeye's order? Bing,
And I get
Bing.
mashed potatoes though.
bing.
Yeah.
I don't mind an audible at the enter play.
Yeah.
But don't be the Popeyes. I don't know if I feel like
Do I feel like shrimp today?
What you mean?
Maybe with the popcorn shrimp.
Why don't y'all know? Mel, why don't y'all know? 2 things that's pissing me off in the drive-thru line. One, we're at
Popeyes is particularly ridiculous because it's chicken.
it's just chicken.
Like the only thing you have to decide is if you're doing chicken, I guess, or fish, right? Because they also have
Yes.
whatever. But I think it's a little harder maybe at like a Wendy's because there's so many different options. You have to decide if you want chicken or if you want beef. Then if you get a salad, if you get nuggets,
Marissa,
you know,
Marissa,
if you get a wrap.
Marissa. I think I know the Wendy's like menu at the back of my hand.
Probably.
Unless they bring in one new onion something.
And that's be right there on the big.
It's right
on
there.
the big fly on the big banner. So if they have something new, you know, because it could be right there. Crispy jalapeno cheddar jack bacon burger.
So here's where it is really go left for me. It's really pissing me off. Let me trigger Mel again. You didn't know what you wanted. You at the drive-thru line. Hi, good day. Welcome to Wendy's. How can I help? 1 second. Jesus Christ. And then, of course, now I on the driver's seat. So the woman on the Wendy's microphone believe I'm the problem. So I got to be like, 1 second, please. And then you can hear them frustrated. Okay, cool. I'll have the same thing I had the last 14 times you were there. Okay, cool. Let's say she in the driver's seat and whatever. Why are you fumbling with this money? Oh, so help my Jesus. Why are you fumbling with the money? I'm a dude where if I say, let me get the number 8, some nuggets, and a cheeseburger, okay, that'll be 14, blah, 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 blah. You know what I do? Immediately go on my wallet. 14, blah, 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 blah. I'm good to go. I have so much anxiety, I just hold it in my hand. They be like, hi, here you go.
Yeah.
Not y'all. Here we go. Hi.
Well, why you ain't have the money ready?
Why? No, I always got my money ready.
No, why you don't have our money ready?
If you paying for this.
No, you brought us to Wendy's.
I brought us to Wendy's?
Yeah, you brought us to Wendy's.
I was home minding my business.
We came here for lunch.
You decided, babe, I feel like Wendy's, but I ain't really getting up. But I'll come with you, okay? Now we're riding together. I never wanted Wendy's. I had Wendy's earlier today. So why when the woman say at the microphone, that'll be 14, blah, 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 blah. She keep talking. Yeah, see, I was telling Mo, she looks so nice at that award ceremony, man. Da-da-da-da, babe, pull out the money. I can get it. All right, cool. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We get to the window. That'll be 14, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Jesus, pardon me. You said 14 and 99 cents? I had the 99 cents. 1 second. Babe, take the dollar. No, I have the cents. Take the cents. Babe, just get him the dollar in the name of Jesus. Why you always got to have, I have the change.
I lie. If
just
I have the
give
change,
the paper.
If I have the change, I like to spend my exact change.
I'm not mad if it's 60 cents or below.
Yeah.
If you got them quarters handy, if you got them 10 cent handy, God bless.
Yeah.
When you get up to the 80s and the 90s, just get them the damn dollar.
I mean, just 3/4 in a nickel.
Get them the dollar. Give them the dollar.
No, because now they can give me more change back.
What?
Now they're giving me silvers back. I try to get rid of silvers.
Let me say something to you. I am broke. One thing but me, I'll collect some quarters. Because I know sooner or later, before payday come and I broke, here we go. I get these quarters ready. You can get them $5 in quarters. and then come Friday when you get paid, you reset. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing this with y'all. Know your order. Please just know your order.
I do agree with that,
To
though.
all the women on the side of my voice, don't mind him acting patient. He's be pissed. He's be mad. We're at Popeyes. I swear to God, they got no buffalo in the back there.
Now, mind
No
you,
pork chop, no nothing. It's chicken.
if it's somebody who don't eat fast food often, though, like, that might be a little different. Because I know what they got there.
I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking about them. I talking about y'all fast food warriors. I ain't talking about them. I talking about y'all who you have. If you eat fast food 3 days out of the week,
Yeah. You're supposed to
you're who I'm talking to.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan, who says, bro, I just know my bill before I reach it all.
Yes, sir.
Well, because if you get the same bill
Yes,
over
sir.
and over, you definitely know what it is. What is your order, by the way, from Wendy's?
Wendy's is 2 Asiago sandwiches by themselves, extra ranch, a 6-piece nugget for the drive, and a cheeseburger
What's the cheeseburger for?
for the drive.
Oh, the nuggets and the cheeseburger for the drive.
Yeah, I can't eat on them. Just
Okay. And then you take the 2 chicken Asiagos home.
right. I take them home, and that's like the main course.
And
That's
that'll
me.
be for like now, and then maybe a little later you'll have another one.
Popeyes, 4-piece chicken only, large mac and cheese, and then I just get like a water because you don't want to put on all that weight. And then now
Something to wash it all down.
something to wash it all down. And let me tell you how diabolical it is. I stopped drinking Diet Coke because I was like, sodium, but I eaten 8 pieces of chicken. And then the only time you see me start thinking, now let me shoot you all a blind. The only time I start thinking about what I'm going to eat is if I'm ordering pizza.
Okay.
That's a conversation.
Toppings.
But
and-
we're home having this conversation.
Yeah.
It ain't no we there. And you're trying to, nothing's pissed me off about what you about? This menu been the same for years. They have not changed this.
It's a safe bet that you still can just get that burger you can get anyhow.
The only time you see me will remix my order is if on Secret Shop, like the big wall. They'd be like, oh, new sexy burger you never knew about. I'd be
That's
like,
what I said. The
okay.
banners be right there, so you know.
I said, okay, maybe I'll switch it. But again, it's right there.
Yeah.
They strategically put it there so you don't have to be on,
What specials do you have?
you pissing me off. You pissing me off. And by the way, I ain't to talk about y'all gals. Let me include my mother in this. My old ladies do that. Every Jesus place she go, she knows she getting the fish and chips. Every time you go to Twisted Lime, you're getting the fish and chips or the mac and cheese. Look at the menu. Baby, let me ask you a question. These lamb chops, how are they cooked? With a white glaze, eh? Okay.
White glaze is crazy.
Give me about 10 more minutes, please, baby. Okay, thank you. 20 minutes later, I'm the fish and chips.
She was thinking about being adventurous.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
Thinking about being adventurous.
That's my ma. I know my ma. Me and her ain't adventurous.
She don't want to be predictable, but
I'm.
she also doesn't want to be disappointed. So it's that line you have to walk of like, do I try to see the playing big salmon? Nah, she just took it away. Like, don't make me happy.
I was in the land of Costa Rica, a town called La Fortuna, at what they said was the greatest steak place in the world. And when I ordered the chicken tenders, my sister decided to be very mad at me about that. Tara's like, Andrew, they killed that cow down the road. I said, I'll have the chicken tenders, please. And even the woman was like, off the kiddie menu? I was like, yeah. I said, how much tenders can I get? They goes, well, we'll give you like 12. Just 2 orders. I said, I'll have that, please. Honey mustard sauce? Thank you. Go on. Y'all try y'all little weird ceviche and all the rest of that. I'll have the tenders.
But you can get the tenders and try the steak at the best steakhouse in the world.
I love the
Why
tenders.
you going there?
I love the tenders, please. Because she tried to introduce me to new things. I said, oh, you don't know me.
Okay.
So you clearly don't know me.
Because here we are.
New things.
And I'm like, can I have that freshly cooked Argentinian?
Yeah. I'll have the Costa Rican chicken tenders. Yeah. Give me that.
Sure, it's a smorgasbord. Sounds very, very Pacific. Say, no, I'm cool. Say, that boy could eat. Now we've come full circle.
Shout out to one spicy chicken, no tomato, add onion and root beer soda, please. See? Ladies, just know your Lord. Just know your Lord. I don't know a single man who's ever gone to a fast food restaurant and said, ever. We don't say, we know what we're getting. Stop.
Shout out to Colchester, who says, women don't never know what they want to eat. There's nothing more frustrating than taking a woman for food.
Nothing in this world, boy. Jesus mercy.
Boy.
What is that, by the way? Why don't y'all know?
Shout out to Shine. Shine say, I don't even look at the menu, bro.
I don't have to. But why is that, bro? Please explain to me why y'all don't know what y'all need.
Again, if it's fast food, I typically know what I go in and
No,
get.
that's universal.
You mean like if we just go to a restaurant?
Y'all never know what y'all need.
I mean, I have to look at a
in
menu.
life. No, I mean like I'm coming home to Mo, the love of my life.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Babes,
I see
what you
mean.
need? I kind of feel like ribs, but my Menzies on, so I want something sweet. But I don't know. I may want like wings, or I may want some bison if they have it. Or, I don't know, or like maybe like a sandwich. That's 5 different categories of things.
Yeah, because you have to. I sometimes have a feeling like I wanted sushi since like Friday, and I haven't gotten it. And then I went to get it Saturday, and it wasn't open yet. So now I still like I need to finish like fix that.
No, but you're being an exception right now. You want sushi.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like why y'all.
Sometimes I know I'm hungry, but I really don't know what I feel like. You trying to tell me you've never had that feeling?
No.
Well, you've never had that feeling?
Whatever in the fridge I eat. I'm very simple.
No, but if it's like, okay, we sitting here, it's like, babe, I feel like cooking. Yeah, I feel like cooking either. What you feel like eating? I know what you feel like. I really don't know. I know I want something good, so make a suggestion. Like now what I hate is people who when they're like,
you about to piss me off. You about to piss me off.
I hate it when people are like, oh, I'm easy. I can eat anything. And then you'd be like, all right, pizza. I don't really eat pizza.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's get Chinese. Y'all say I'm eating these Chinese food. You don't see them eating the food. What? Okay. All right then. You know what you don't want. What you want? Cause I do this with you. Cause I like everything until we finally get to. You know what I can eat? Some steamed chicken. My mother's like, you had to know you wanted that.
You know who that person is? That's the person who on the Miami trip. Y'all mind if we stop by blah 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 blah? You're like, hold on. You sure you want to go there? Yeah. But I also need to go to Target, and I may also need to. That's who that is.
Yeah.
That's that person. That person can Rotten Hill. Whether you find me money.
No, Leo. Try hard. That's be you if anybody. Oh well, I don't really eat pizza. I don't really do this. I can tell you, I in for whatever, long as I know the environment I'm trying to be in.
No, I will genuinely see. And here's the thing: this is why I don't choose what to eat. If I'm going out with a woman, or if I'm with a woman and she's like, "I'm hungry," I'll be like, "You decide what you need. I will figure it out wherever you get the food from."
Yeah.
That's how easy I am.
That's another thing.
I'll just figure it out.
If you pick a place, I'll figure out what I can eat, what I can eat there. The only difference with me, of course, I have some restrictions,
allergies,
right, with what I can eat. But if you say, hey, we going to stop to Wendy's, that's kind of not a great decision for me because it's a lot of bread happening.
You could literally, that's too easy. You could literally say to me, Andrew, I feel like something from the food store. I'm like, bet, I know exactly what I want from the food store. Like that's like, I'm give me a rotisserie chicken. See if they have the little container macaroni. I'm good to go. You can be anywhere. I will figure it out.
That's even easier because you have limited options at the food store. It could be something from the deli counter or it could be something from the salad bar.
Actually, let's be clear. These food stores and gas stations kind of wilding right now.
Well, some of them.
The gas station on Shirley Street across from the plaza where McFit is, Harbor Bay Plaza, they start selling breakfast. You know if you want Shirley Street on the right hand side is Harbor Bay. On the left hand side, I think it's the Shell.
Oh, okay.
Bruh, they started serving breakfast. They are not playing around. Strip a gas station, no play around.
Well, I've been there for years.
They wild. These gas stations, they locked in.
Yeah, they've been there for years.
Don't mind them. Shout out to them, bro.
Shout out to Cam says, when you shoot down 3 suggestions in a row, I buy food for myself. You can figure out life by yourself at that point. Shout out to Rod, say, bro, I'm about to give you Salam Bomb and Cheetos.
Here's the thing, though. I'm a sandwich dude.
Yeah. A good sandwich.
I have been known to go to the food store, buy bread, buy sandwich meat, bacon, and cheese, and be like, yo, I want to sandwich up tonight. I easy, boy. Y'all please be easier. That's all I ask. Well, one of you find me when the music you were tuned into Unfiltered with Power by Ricardo Ram. Grab that hot switcher and smash and Goombay today. When we come back, we'll have a question for the day. Y'all don't go anywhere.
Where is music, folks? 103.5 The Beat. Running out the gate there. 103.5 The Beat. We are back. You're locked into Unfiltered. And, of course, right about now, we're going to chop it up with your big shout out to our fam over there at Atos. Also, Wendy's, Popeyes, and Marco's crew. And, of course, we can't forget our Ricardo Rum fam, too, also as well. It's Mo and Drew in the midday.
And before we continue on, we have a special weather report coming in from the young queen, Marissa. I think something special's happening today. Mo, what's going on in the sky today?
Well, that is right, Andrew. We are getting prepared for the solar eclipse that we've been anticipating for a few weeks now. At about 1:55 p.m., the solar eclipse will start in these parts. In the northwest Bahamas, we have about a 38 to 40% visibility rate. As you go further south, of course, you're going to find yourself with less and less. I think evening off somewhere around 25% in the southern Bahamas area. But 1:55, it's going to be leading straight up to around 4 o'clock. However, the peak viewing time for us is going to be somewhere around the 2:55, 3 o'clock time. So, look forward to that.
That's something.
We do have to tell everybody it is a solar eclipse. Please do not, by any means, look directly at the sun. because you are going to risk blindness. So, of course,
What a time to be
I know we
alive.
shouldn't have to say these things, but of
Yeah.
course, we just want to make sure that everybody's kind of, taking it in good stead and being prepared.
All right, what about the weather for the rest of the day and the rest of the week? Can you let us know about it, please?
Well, as you can tell, there's been a chill in the air.
There has been a chill in
it's,
the air.
it's right. It's been
Got
strange
to bundle up out
times.
here, you know what I mean?
April in the Bahamas. You're not really expecting it to be
Absolutely,
as cool
absolutely,
as it has
absolutely.
been. But the gods are smiling on us, of course. You know what they say now: chilly in April is about to be a scorching summer. So here it is.
They do say that. They do say that. Outstanding.
But it should be fantastic. Yeah, cool, crisp breezes going on still into the evening. Sun is out, of course, because solar eclipse. However, yeah, you're not going to feel any of that going on. But again, please, make sure you are in place if you want to take a look at it. If you go online, actually, you can find very creative ways that you can see the solar eclipse without looking directly at it. I don't think anybody here has the solar eclipse glasses, so But there is a way that you can make a cutout in a box. You stand with your back to the sun, and then you let the paper reflect through it, so you can actually see the changes as it goes through. Anyway, Google it, YouTube it, have fun with it.
That's one thing about a
It's
resident
also a
Marissa
great
boy.
activity to do with the kids. Just saying.
Yeah, just looking at the sun and blinding yourself. Absolutely.
You're not looking at the
Absolutely.
sun. I'm seeing what you're doing there.
A
Very
lot,
tricky.
a lot of these
Andrew.
kids already can't see their fathers as is, so let's not blind them too. You know what I mean? Yeah, but now I'll be bundled up. Due to this weather, you said it's a little chill in the air.
Yeah. Great breeze coming off of the Atlantic.
Listen, I'm gonna be bundled up. More bundles than the colds. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a black hair joke for you, ladies and gentlemen. That was the young Queen Marissa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that report.
Yeah,
and
you're welcome.
I look forward to the eclipse. And I look, hey, forward, not up.
Clever. See what you did there, Andrew.
What a
All
time!
right.
What a time!
Great times.
No, but seriously though.
Yeah.
The question is, we should do this for like a whole day. Just sound white.
CNN on 103.5.
Whereas says, as I get my binoculars. Literally, do not get your
Do
binoculars.
not do that.
Don't get your binoculars. All right. So my question is, we're back to being black now.
Yeah.
My question is, have the rules of the first date changed?
Okay.
Here's why I'm asking this question. I saw a video of a young lady on Instagram, and she was like, the guy pulled up, and she was like, "Oh well, aren't you gonna open my door?" So he leans over and opens the door,
Okay.
and she's like, "No, you gotta open my door for me. This is not
I think I saw the
allowed."
video.
Da 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 da. X Y Z. And then there was another incident where a young lady said she was on the date, and the guy asked for separate checks, and like he was apparently super cool. It was chilling. It was a good time, but he was asked for separate checks. And then there was another young lady who was complaining about how, actually, there were three Caribbean young ladies who were talking about how, when it comes to soca and stuff like that, she took her and a guy went on a date, and they went to a soca fete, and the guy refused to dance with her. He was like, "Oh, do your thing." He was trying to be respectful, and they were like, "Oh, well, be disrespectful a little bit, like try tea for wine or whatever. In this new
Hold on,
climate,
let me understand this. He decided to take her to a fete for the date,
right? They
but
went to a
didn't want to
fete.
dance.
No, he said to her on the way back, he was like, "You know what? I was trying to be respectful. I didn't want to force myself on you." And da da da. She was
Okay.
like, "Well, no, I want you a tea for wine."
Yeah, I mean it's a fete.
Right.
Okay.
So my question is, have the rules of the first date changed? I think men are a little bit now confused. Let me be very clear. Only time I open a door for a woman is if we're at a fancy event.
Okay.
Let me be very, very transparent with that.
You mean like if you're getting out at like a gala
Right.
or like
so,
pulling up to like.
So if I went to Elevation Awards with you, I'd be like, no, stay in the car. I'll get the door for you. Let me be honest. Half of that is you look nice. You shouldn't have to be like curling up the car in these 12-inch heels. The other half of that is I don't want people looking at me like, she's not trying to open the door. You know what I mean? So a little bit is selfish to be like, I don't want people judging me and
You're
saying,
faking it for the public, but here we are.
right. So how's it changed? Like, how the rules of the first date changed?
I mean, I think on a level, our expectation for these actions has dropped, right? I think there was a time, for example, with our parents, obviously, the expectation was a gentleman would automatically open a car door, automatically open the restaurant door. And I think for the most part, people still do. Like,
I know, I
don't
open
think-
doors for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Just on car doors.
But I just think, that chivalry has kind of died out a lot. And I think the expectation then for it has died out, if that makes sense. So I don't know that I think it's unappreciated. I think it's just not as expected.
I got something I'm going to slander you for a bit. First time for the year.
Right.
I feel like women like you ruin the first date for women who expect opulence and expect to be wined and dined. I feel like cool girls mess that up. Because you're notorious for saying, you know what, some wings, catch a game, sit down at a bar and chill. I know you're a bar girl, and I know that's just your energy. And y'all have ruined it for fancy schmancy gals.
There's levels to bars, though. There's a dive bar, and then there's also a very nice bar, like a higher end or nicer place.
If I took you on a first date to my spot, you'd be mad?
I wouldn't be mad. See, for me, that would kind of be like the initial get to know each other, just like
Opening
having a
salvo.
conversation. Yeah. So I don't even know if I'd consider that like a date. For me, that would not be like that's not the kind of spot I would think I would invite you to for our first date. But you know, I getting to know you if that's where it's at. Like, let me see where you are. Let me whatever else. I'll say this: I don't ever think a first date has to be dinner. In fact, at this point, now mind you, if it's going to involve drinking, please let there be food involved, so we can all,
facts.
so we can keep our
Get home
minds
safely.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But that being said, I think like a first date just being like going out to like some fancy schmancy, that's kind of boring. I mean, the good thing about it is you get to talk to each other, right? Hopefully, and you can have some communication, assuming the person has anything in their mind to say.
Is it wrong that all my first dates in the past probably 10, 15 years have been like a bar? And to your point, levels to it. I'm talking like Grand Parrot, my spot.
Wrong with that.
I actually took a first date to like Plantation one time. Like, again, like I don't see the problem with that. But I think some women, pardon me, are trying to circle back to courting. They're trying to circle back to the fancy dinner and the you know, what you call the movie with Julia Roberts?
Pretty Woman?
Pretty Woman. They're trying to Pretty Woman their way back into it. Like, yeah, but the cool girls are here. The cool girls don't mind wings and a drink, and I don't think that's being reductive of y'all. I just think that's just where we is.
I was gonna say, but I don't want to put it on then saying the cool girls make it the problem, because I think a guy should want to be a gentleman regardless. I think regardless of, in fact, me not making it so many things that you have to do, I would think that would make you be like, you know what, she cool. Like I would want to go the extra mile. If me being cool makes you lazy, I still think that's a you problem. You understand what I'm saying? Like I think regardless of whatever, you should want to open the doors. You should want to, you know, I don't know.
Do you notice if a man doesn't open the door for you? Because I do.
Yeah, I do actually.
I notice when men don't open doors for women.
Yeah,
Again,
I do.
not car door. I'm talking like getting inside the restaurant door.
Yeah, I do.
I'm seeing a lot more men walk ahead of their girl, and I'm like, eesh.
Yeah, and like throwing it open behind them.
Yeah.
Like, hurry up, come, let's get a table.
Yeah. Nasty work, son. That's nasty. But and as a matter of fact, I have not had a first date to where I picked them up.
Yeah.
It used to be a time, you know, you go pick up a girl, you go for a date, and X, Y, Z. No, I'd rather you drive there. Honestly, for the first date, I'd rather you drive there.
Yeah.
So you could feel safe, you feel secure, you done drop your live location to your friends, ain't no danger involved, blah, blah, blah. I have not picked up a woman on a first date in years.
Like we usually meet at the location.
I'll meet you at the location just so you'll feel safe.
I'll be honest with you, I can't think of the last time. Like I've even had situations where we met someplace and then we drove together from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think particularly now, like people are weird. If I didn't know you from somebody already, like if I haven't like known you for a long time, it was the first time we go on a date, or I met you through a friend or whatever, and I could kind of vouch that you probably aren't like, I don't know, a serial killer / stalker.
Right.
But otherwise, I don't think the average woman feels comfortable with you knowing where she lives off the bat, because he could be a complete. Not to mention, you don't want to be someplace and are you stranded because the date's not going well, but he's the driver and he ain't picking up on hints.
Die for it.
Yeah, my biggest thing is when I ready to go, I need to be able to be like, oh boy, that's crazy. I just got a call. Something's going on. I got to dash. Maybe we can do this again sometime. We don't get to do this again at all. But at least I have my exit strategy. Shout out to Core, who says, maybe I'm just more gentleman than these men because I open all doors for even my female friends on a normal day. Agreed. And you have some guys who that's just normal behavior. Like, and it's a generational thing. Perfect example. Going into the gas station the other day, right? And there was this guy, young man. I don't know. I doubt he's more than 20, 21. And he was walking up, and it almost looked like he was trying to hurry up and get there so he could like run inside or whatever else. Like, but the timing worked out so that essentially just as I got there, the door's like closing in my face. And I was like, that's crazy behavior for me. I open, if I see somebody coming, I hold a door open for a man, woman, child, whatever else. Like, I just don't see, that's just common courtesy to me.
I do the light jog. If you're walking ahead of me.
And you're holding the door for me.
No.
Oh, okay.
If you're walking ahead of me, and I'm a little bit behind you, I'll do the light jog around you to
get
open
to
the door for you.
I got you. And I've seen guys do that. But again, those are older guys. I think it's a generational thing. I don't see a lot of that anymore.
However, y'all women, I've said this before, I'll say it again. A lot of y'all ungrateful, by the number of women who have been opening doors for who just don't say nothing. Don't even look at you to even acknowledge you. And I'm looking at like, yo, this is why I think a lot of the generation of men don't open the doors no more. We're like, boy, God bless. Y'all ungrateful. And again, I'm not saying that's something to be super grateful for, but at least acknowledge it. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've seen more men say thank you than women. I see more men, oh yeah, bless big brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These women, they don't care no more.
Maybe, don't say that. Don't put that out there. Ladies, please care.
Some. Pardon me. You're right. You're correct.
Yeah, because and I'm always very grateful. And I say thank you. That's the thing. Like, because it's one thing to, having that assumption that somebody's supposed to hold the door for you is wild behavior. You know what I mean? But to the perfect example, the same gas station situation, this gentleman was coming out, he wasn't even leaving, but I was walking to the door and I had some things I was trying to put back in my bag. He came off the line to open the door so I could get out. I was like, oh, thank you very much. He's like, no, man, no problem, whatever else. So, like, again, you have people who innately, it's a part of them to realize this is the gentlemanly thing to do, or this is the chivalrous thing to do, or this is just a kind thing to do. And then you have other people who be like, I mind my business. That goes back to the whole thing of when you walk into a space and you say good afternoon or good morning. I don't care what kind of mood I'm in. For whatever reason, I can't not respond. Like, if somebody comes and says good afternoon, if I'm the only person who's going to respond, I'm going to respond. I can't not open my mouth.
I don't say morning all the time.
But you mean somebody says it, you mean saying it back?
No. I'll say morning. When I walk into a space, I'm not the guy who's like morning.
That's fine.
I'll do that if I know y'all, but I don't. That's a weird thing for me.
But if you're in a room and somebody comes in and they say good morning or good afternoon,
I'll say it.
do you usually respond?
Yeah, I'll say it.
Yeah, I kind of have to respond. Like, not responding makes me feel like somebody sitting there going, "Who raised you? You don't got no manners? Your parents ain't teach you better than that." Like, I go into this like panic mode in my mind where I'm like, my parents would be ashamed of me right now.
Right. And that's what I always think too. So I was going to the liquor store over the weekend. You know me, I was at the liquor store. I go to the liquor store over the weekend, and a woman, the liquor store full of men, by the way, full of men, and they inside there drinking. A woman comes to the door. She tried to be let out the liquor store, and she has like a case of Guinness. I'm not saying that for promo. She literally had a case of Guinness.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, miss, and there's a young man in front of me. He sneaked past. I was like, oh, pardon me, excuse me. I was like,
right.
Yo.
Yeah.
So I grabbed I said, Miss Pastor, she said, sweetie, thank you so much. They really appreciate this. I said, okay. She was like, man, listen, you were such a kind young man. I said, no, I'm not. This is what should be happening.
Exactly.
That was a bar full of men who watched this woman carry a case of Guinness and no one volunteered.
They didn't care. Dying their woman.
And
they ain't getting no Guinness.
Bruh.
It's wild. When I see certain things, like, I'll see something like that, I'll be looking around like, y'all ain't shame? Like, y'all don't see this woman trying to... don't let it be an elderly. I'm like, this woman 65 trying to move it. You couldn't help her with that box.
And I can see if it's like one of them powerlifting gals who's follow on Instagram. Okay, cool. She got it. But she was struggling with the box.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, she could have been stupid in the store. She have like the worst attitude in the world.
Yeah.
To be fair. At which point, go lift your own box. Should have minded your business. But but y'all, we men gotta do better. But Mo was ruined it. This is cool girl thing, Mo. She ruined it for all y'all.
Nah, hold yourself accountable. You can still be chivalrous. Shout out to this photo says, Drew, I'm always at all. When that happens to me, I'll hold the door and wait for the person, and she will walk right in. I don't even speak. Yeah. Shout
out to gentleman saying the same thing. He says, facts, I just spin around and open the door for a gal, and she ain't even acknowledged my presence. I'm telling you, it's a problem. Shout out to PG who says, see, my dad taught me to be a gentleman, and my mom allows me to execute the lessons he's taught. So I open doors and car doors for women, try to be as effective at communication as possible. I would offer to pick her up on a first date and the whole nine. All this while providing a safe space for her to express if she isn't comfortable with any of my mannerisms. She can let me know, because gals have shut me down on opening car doors for them before. Like, the only woman who I could say I open the car door for every single time is my mother. Yeah. But she's 81. And she don't even like when I open the door now. She's like, I can do it. Let me do it. I'm like, just stop, little woman. God, she pissed me off over the weekend. Mommy called me, say, Andrew, I need my mattress flipped. She said, but I don't want you to do it alone because you hurt your back or something like that.
Right.
I said, let me get this straight. You call me to move a 3/4 full gas tank.
Like,
To move it from where it was, but you concerned about your mattress? Yeah. Then she tried to help me move it. I said, if you don't sit your limp, broken body down, Jesus.
Lord,
Mother's
Mom.
Day.
You gotta love moms.
Jesus Christ. One of the people find me on just music. I don't know where that rant came from. Pardon me. You tune into Unfiltered. We are powered by Ricardo Rum Grab. The hard switch and smash is going to be today. When we come back, Mo's going to go look at the sun, and then we'll have our overrated versus underrated. Y'all don't go anywhere. Pardon me.
Orange music, folks. 1035 The Beat. We are back.
He sounds so defeated. He said, Mo.
We are back.
That
You're
hurt
locked
your boy.
into Unfiltered. And of course, right about now, it's time to get into our overrated versus underrated. Corey saying, "P, y'all going to lunch our way." Overrated versus underrated. We're going to pick a topic. Let us know how you feel about it. Hit us up, 323-775. Of course, you can hit us up on the Facebook Live. You can hit us up in the group. Or you can hit us up individually, all right? Today's overrated versus underrated is conch salad. Conch salad.
You ain't gonna like this. The Hamans ain't gonna like this. I had ceviche for the first time, top of the year. Ceviche. I mean, conch salad is a type of ceviche, correct?
Yeah.
Conch salad may be overrated, but I ain't gonna hold you. After that ceviche, I know, bro. I'm sorry. Pardon me. I don't know. And me and you have both already said we only get it once a quarter. You know what I mean? And you do demonic things like put mayonnaise on it. I know.
Okay.
I know. I know.
Say I know.
What's the difference between ceviche and conch salad?
It is a type of ceviche. Anything that you essentially are letting the salt and the lime cook it is ceviche. The shrimp ceviche, you can have octopus ceviche.
I had both. And let me tell you, I was like, I know it may be overrated, but you go. How you feel about it?
Well,
y'all done take my behavior
did you
card.
want to get in on this?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We the young Einstein in the building who's going to be crazy this whole time.
We have a problem. Conch salad will never be underrated.
But you're a seafood dude.
I mean overrated, sorry.
You're a seafood dude.
It don't matter.
You eat sushi 2-3 times a day.
Sushi still ain't conch salad,
It
bro.
ain't.
No?
What are
Not
you,
even a
what-
little
what are
bit.
you
Just
talking
you can't
about?
compare. You can compare conch salad and sushi is wild.
No. I'm saying because he's a seafood guy. That's what I'm saying.
I've been talking from I was young. I was
Yeah.
used to fiend conch salad.
Yeah.
And now lately I've been eating plenty ceviche. It's different.
Right,
but
but-
don't say conch salad is overrated, bro. Conch salad?
We here now.
Yeah.
I gotta be
That's
good.
like saying barracuda overrated.
Barracuda is overrated.
No, it's not.
Barry is overrated. If you would risk,
Wilder.
I this is not a new concept. Don't mind, Mo. I have been saying
Wilder.
I'm not risking my life for y'all, cause Barry's sweet.
You were,
babe.
you,
Okay.
were, you were risking it for us. That was a you decision,
So
but
why
it
you-
ain't overrated.
Why do you think conch salad is overrated?
I'm basing it subjectively because I don't crave it. Once a quarter, once every 3 months, I would like I could really do with a salad. And me personally, I like scotch, so I'll go get a scotch. But outside of that, I don't. Okay, y'all ain't gonna like this. If they got rid of conch salad tomorrow, and it never existed again, I would be perfectly. It wouldn't affect my day.
Yeah. 'Cause you're
Now,
not a
crack
conch salad
conch,
person.
I love. I love conch as it is. Conch salad, if it didn't exist, I wouldn't freak out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at this point, the same for fritters. Because y'all didn't put,
People don't know how to make good
they're not
fritters no
putting
more. That's
conch
the
in the
problem.
fritters no more. It's just dough.
Well, yeah.
If these was the fritters of my youth, when it was conky, love them bad.
So no conch fritters, no salad, you good.
For the way they do conch fritters now, if they went back to the old ways of actually putting conch in the conch fritters, all day, I would buy conch fritters every single Jesus day. But y'all don't put conch in that no more.
Yeah, but that conch water fritter ain't really it.
That ain't it. I'm sorry.
Conch infused herbs.
Y'all
But then
destroy
you
the
get-
culture.
I had some conch fritter bottle that came to me from the island the other day. I made some fritters over the holiday weekend. I talking about the conch. It was more conch than butter. Like
Yeah.
I tried to scoop it to drop it, and the pieces of conch was just hanging out the bottom. I was
That's
like,
the way it
yeah,
should be.
that's conch fritter bottle right there. So y'all right now stenching on the conch. I know.
Shout out to Sean who says underrated. He also says Barry is overrated AF. Danielus.
Shout out to y'all gonna be alright. Shout out to Becky who says conch salad overrated. But
It is
scorched
me.
conch underrated.
Love Scotch.
Scorched conch
I
underrated.
love.
It's
No, they're
it's
two different things.
No.
The difference is.
Oh, I could be wrong.
The difference is the herbs. However you want to eat it, that's fine. In essence, for me, I feel like if I say we going for salad, if you get tropical, you get traditional, you get Scotch, we all went for salads.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So for me, it's all the same. But some people want to be Pacific, I guess. So conch salad overrated, scorched conch underrated was what Becky said. Shout out Live Laugh Love who says I love a boiled conch salad.
What the hell is a boiled conch?
Just what it sounds like.
So boiled fish?
Just what it sounds like. So for example, like you have like a bubby salad.
Pardon me?
But they cut, the bubby would
I
be,
know.
yeah. So usually it's
That's-
boiled that. So I'll do a combination
No,
with that and then the
But
the
it wouldn't
raw
be-
conch. But I don't boil my conch to do conch salad.
Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Y'all went from boiled conch salad to bubby salad?
Yeah, the conch bubby.
Oh, that's a little worm thingy?
No, that's a pistol.
No.
Jesus Christ, are you baby?
I eat, no, I eat the worm thingy. I eat that.
Why you call it a worm thing? Anyway, it's called the pistol.
Okay, whatever.
All right, but that's not to be confused with the bubby. How you don't even know what the bubby is?
What is the bubby?
That's like saying you don't know what the conch red is either.
What?
All right.
What are you talking about?
I'm not doing this with you. I'm just going to read these comments because every day
Okay, I got no breasts.
I feel like you have a Canadian passport. Shout out
mean-
to Corey who says conch salad ain't as hype as scorch, so she prefers the scorch too.
Yep.
Yeah, fundamentally it's all the same. Shout out to Andrew who said old-fashioned conch salad underrated, tropical conch salad overrated. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like tropical. I don't want no. I don't need
Me
the
either.
fruit. I don't need the fruit in it. But let me start with this. First of all, I gotta say underrated. I have been checked and corrected, and I've said many times on this radio, I ain't a big conch salad fan. I don't fiend for it. I don't whatever else. I don't whatever. I went to Abaco a couple weeks ago, and I had a conch salad which changed my life. I've been craving conch salad ever since. I've had more conch salad in the last
But-
3 weeks than I've had in the last 3 years.
To be fair though, there's something to be said with the island.
No,
There's something to be said for the
listen,
island.
I don't know what's going on with the conch right now. I've come back. I had a conch salad fried the other day, of course. Yes, I did add my mayo with the pepper and all that good stuff.
Yuck.
I couldn't stop eating it. It was so good, and I want a conch salad right now. Like right now, if I could go get a conch salad, I would go get a conch salad. I don't know. That conch was so sweet. I don't know what was happening. I don't know if there's something in the water right now.
You get
But
fixed.
conch salad has literally been. Whew, that been doing something. I better get fixed and I will go for you. I know, but right now all I want is conch
Can we
salad.
circle back to boiled conch
I
salad?
legit want
I
conch
don't know
salad right
about.
now.
I never had boiled.
Me
conch
either.
salad.
Yeah, I've had it.
You would explain this to me, please?
Hold on. So is it hot?
No.
Oh.
You boil a conch just to cook it, but then you cool it
Oh,
off. And then
I didn't know now you mean
Because
like
it's not
okay.
like
No, not hot
boiled
conch
fish.
salad. No.
Boy, I was so confused.
No. They just boil the conch first. You know, conch is
Oh.
one of those things that don't break down well in a lot of people's systems. So they would tell you cooked conch is better for you than raw conch.
I
Okay,
got it.
okay,
Some
okay,
people do
okay.
the yeah.
Cool.
I was confused just now. I was like boiled conch salad.
Shout out to Ryan say island salads hit different though.
See, it's something
Say
to be
Mo
said for
don't
the island.
start. She put mayo in it. Yeah, but that mayo's be licking. I ain't care.
Well, I'm not alone. Shout out to the person says overrated, bad, 3 bads. This gentleman says underrated. This person says all others, but tropical salad is overrated. This person says why Mo sound she craving? So you something to tell us?
Bruh,
I
I
don't
want
know.
conch salad so bad right now. I can't have it
I
on
ain't
you.
in your business. Versus scorched conch nowadays is nothing like how it used to be. It looks like salad without the extra stuff. Say Drew clearly don't know about conch. There is boiled bubby salad too. Pardon
Yep,
me?
that's what
Yep.
you said. Yeah,
I
that's
want,
why I say I like the combination. So I like the
I
raw
want y'all
conch
find God so
with the
bad.
boiled bubby. That's be it.
You gotta stop saying boiled bubby.
First of all, you ever had the curbs and milk salad?
No.
Broski.
What is that?
Curbs and Wilkes combination salad. First of all, oh, shut up, butter. Listen.
Martha sick. Go.
I can feel that. So the Curbs and Wilkes, first of all, you know what they are though, right? You know, you collect them from like off the rocks
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
usually
yeah.
on the beach, whatever else, right? So they have the little shells, and then they have the ones that look kind of like hardback caterpillars that actually be on the rock. You have to like pry them off, and then you have to boil them so you can like peel them out the shell and whatever. Anyway,
Y'all eating them?
what the hell out of them? Absolutely.
Go on.
Y'all
You
know
know-
what Curbs
you
and
know
Wilkes?
the
Y'all,
difference between
please,
oysters.
somebody Curbs and Wilkes
That's
me.
fair.
Give me
That's
a little
fair.
dap here. But yeah, no, Curbs and Wilk is really what it's at.
But where do you get
Say
that?
Curb and Wilk is that Miss We About to Get Married salad. Bruh. it is hit different, I'm telling you. I usually go pick my own. Like if I go out, like if I had a Luther, for example, right there on Golden Key, when I go out to the to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
I go in there with a little bucket and I take a knife and I just pluck them off the rock and then go back in and make you a nice salad. I eat them raw just like that.
You know what tastes good? Chicken. I like chicken so much. Chicken's so delicious.
Yeah, chicken is fine, but
No,
now
no.
what we talking about?
Enjoy your seasonings. Give me the chicken tenders. I ain't on your run.
Say, shout out to Dominic. Don't sleep skinny on the dark scorch with Bubby is it. Yes, buddy. Shout out to Skinny for real. That scorch with Bubby.
No, shout out to Skinny.
Yeah.
but I mean, I guess. Listen, check Drew behaving God gladly. 'Cause I know what y'all eating. That's it there, Mo. Them curbs and Welks hit different.
I telling you.
What in the
Woo.
hell?
Listen to me.
Say Mo is a real island gal. Big up. She need to get anyway.
You relax. You relax.
1035 the beat. One this music you tune into Unfiltered with Power by Ricardo Graham. Grab that house with you. That's Smashing Goombay today. We come back, we'll have our Fix Your Face segment brought to you by Perfect Tone.
Shout out to the
Body
pickle
Wear.
kunk too. Yeah, buddy.
You pickle your toe if you could. Like, wait, anyway, bye.
More music, folks. At this rate, more music, folks. 1035 The Beat. We are back. You're locked into Unfiltered. Of course, right now it's time for our Fix Your Face segment brought to you by Perfect Tone. Don't forget, Perfect Tone is located right there in the Carmichael Plaza, right across from Popeyes. Go and check them out. All your skincare needs as you get into the summer, get ready to let them help you glow and fix your face. All right? It's Mo and Drew in the midday.
My body's on. Is it nasty work? Well, let me ask you this question first. I know you're awesome, but was there ever a time you weren't as awesome and you, a friend of yours, an acquaintance of yours, had a boyfriend and or husband, and you thought to yourself in your quiet moments, in your intrusive thoughts, I would be a better match for him than her. You didn't say it out loud. You didn't act on it. You did nothing. But would you low-key say to yourself, like, you getting along with the husband? Again, no disrespect. You ain't disrespecting. You ain't hugging. You ain't touching. It's just you talking to this dude, and he dope. And you like, I gotta make this man so happy. But anyway, she got him. She got him. God bless.
Wild. Ooh, that's crazy.
Is it?
I'll say
Is it?
I'll say I've definitely met people's significant others. I got along with them so well that I've had that moment of like, damn, like, of course this person's taken. You know what I mean? Kind of way, because I feel like because we just got along to your, like how you like to say like a house on fire, or like the energy is so like raw and charismatic and you know, enigmatic, and so you just kind of like, damn, like, bro, like I really like this is the kind of person I feel like I should be dating or I could be with or whatever else. I think you frame it like that in your mind too, because you don't want to actually say to yourself like, boy, it really should be me. Like, 'cause that's crazy to say, because I'm happy for y'all, but also I feel like, yeah, like, to your point, you know how to say opposites attract. So the other thing is maybe we get along too well, and it probably would have never worked out anyhow, but I've definitely had moments where I've been like, bro, we have so much in common, like, that's crazy.
Do you think you're less of a friend for thinking like that? Again, you never say it out loud. You don't act on it. You don't do nothing. You just sitting there like, I would be a way better match for him than she is.
See, I don't think I've ever been that specific in my thought to say like I would be a much better match. I've just been able to acknowledge how much we have in common, how much we get along, and just been like, damn, like, this is the kind of person, like, this is the kind of energy I need. But boy, that's rough.
Was at the bar.
Also, we're human though, right?
Yeah.
So like, whatever. Like, I think the most important thing is you don't act on it and you don't do anything to try to put a spoke in their wheel to make it like fall apart. And eventually you kind of get over it. Because even the people who I've had those interactions with, or when I have felt like, damn, like, this thing really dope. Eventually it kind of just, it fades because you get so used to the person being around. It's like, whatever.
So I was at the bar and I was watching an interaction between a guy, his boy, and his wife, and the woman had a very dark sense of humor, and the friend was right there like catching the jokes, throwing the jokes right back, and the husband was kind of like stush. So the husband left, the wife stayed there with the friend. They talk foolishness. I mean, like, they're getting along to the point where we all thought they were together.
Right.
Anyway, husband comes back, wife and him leave, and da-da-da. So the bartender says to the friend, she's like, y'all two really get along, like, to the point where I feel like, why y'all two wasn't together? And the guy was just like, man, that's a long story. But apparently, he was into the woman first. His boy did not know, and they were talking for a minute, but not heavily. It's just that his boy pulled the trigger first.
I know a situation like that right now, actually.
Right.
It's very messy.
Oh, it is?
Emotionally for them.
Why?
Because essentially, the one who had the feelings didn't really speak up, and then his boy pretty much was like, "Yo, like, I think about the haul at home girl. Like, what you think?" And he was like, "I mean, I guess, dude, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, she cool. Not saying his friend." Not saying his friend how he really felt about her or that he would ever. I think he was kind of hoping because him and the girl already had such a connection that she probably would have been like, oh, well, I ain't gonna mess with that because, this is my boy over here. Anyway, fast forward. Now, the guy ended up shooting his shot. She accepted, and now they in a whole relationship.
Jesus.
And the conversation that they have had behind
Closed doors.
Thingham, is like, I just wish I had said something. And she's like, I wish you did too.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was in a situation like that before when I was young. Like, my boy at the time had a girl, and she was bringing problems. Like, she would come to me with the problems, and then we'd keep talking. I'm talking like she's ignoring his calls. And we on the phone like all night. Nothing came out of it, but it was just, I've seen that so many times. If you'll see a couple, you'll be like, I get along with this gal way better than you. I have a way better sense of humor than you. She likes this type of guy, and I can see she likes this type of guy. I know you're not her type. It gets weird. It gets weird, and that's hard to hang around.
Yeah, that's I've never been in that situation. Shout out to Leah, who was saying, I've never now nor ever previously been attracted to none of my friends' partners. And she says, also, come on.
No, don't confuse me. I don't mean attraction. You just have a wondering thought of, I get along better with this person than I think they do.
Well, that's the next one. She says, also, me and that person don't ever be that cool for me to notice compatibility, which is another thing.
Which in itself, I think, is different because you have a lot of women who want you to be cool with their friends. They want you to hang out with their friends. They want you in the group.
Yeah.
You know how much times I've been in friend circles with my then girl at the time and been like, yo, this one friend, me and her getting along, to my point, like a house on fire. Yeah. Like, I always tell y'all always got to find cousin. Y'all always got to find cool girl cousin who right there in the rafters, and you sitting there like, what this, like, I could have had that one? Or Mo loves to remind me, I probably couldn't have had that one.
Yeah, y'all got to stop doing that.
Bruh. Anyway, I had to ask that question because I was like, I hope that ain't like nasty work to do that.
Yeah.
To have that thought, to have that, and again, not to act on it.
Yeah.
But to be like, no.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think if it's a passing thought, it's one thing, and I think that's okay. But I think if it's something that you keep revisiting in your mind, I kind of have to be like, okay, you seem like you stuck on this person.
You think you'd be able to tell if someone was getting along a little too well with your man?
First of all, I only need you to know him well enough to know that if you see him somewhere acting inappropriately, how to address the situation. Right. I don't need my best friends to be best friends with my person.
Perfect example. I talk about it just a lot, just out of jokes. Mm-hmm. But you see, she and I get along amazingly. Mm-hmm. For the way we get along, would that have rubbed you the wrong way if me and you were dating?
No.
No? Mm-mm. That's weird. It wouldn't me.
No, it wouldn't. But also, I think it's different when you're looking at a sibling situation. Because my sister could be around all the time. Mm-hmm. You are now married. If we married, you're part of the family. Mm-hmm. So y'all gonna have to interact more than not. My best friend don't ever need to see you like that. Except for maybe, dinner by your house? Oh, okay, Christmas party, cool. But like, you don't gonna be interacting with my friend the same way. I
could be honest with you, and it's gonna sound very insecure, and it is insecure. If I had a brother, God forbid, it's only so cool you and my brother could be.
Fair. I think there's boundaries for everything. Don't get me wrong.
Let me use Kenny. Kenny never been super cool with none of my girlfriends. Mm-hmm. Ever. It's a hi, what's up situation. It's a hey, what's good situation. But it's never a they calling and texting and having conversation. That's where it gets weird to me. So God bless you. Me personally, I couldn't have no male family member you too cool with. Period. At all. Like that's it's low key kind of disrespectful.
Like they can't be calling each other and send each other memes and stuff like that. Try to be.
Yeah, you can't. No, I don't.
Where's the line?
The line is y'all can't be cool.
The other thing is what?
No, the line. I know y'all can be cool, but y'all can't be hang out cool.
Like we shouldn't be hanging out without you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
But and to be clear, I know couples who. She's so cool with the brothers and the family that they do hang out. They do go drinking. God bless. Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at that. If that's you, if that's where your boundaries are, that's where your boundaries are. me personally, I would feel some type of way if one of my boys who name my calls radio all the time, if one of them was hanging out with my girl without me. As a matter of fact, you know me. If I pull up and I see Kenny girl there, I'll be like, yo, where Kenny? What the deal is? How the little girl? I keep that Kenny centric. But you can't be honest, I'm like, so I mean, like, did you always want to like be a doctor? Like, how'd you get into that? You know what I mean? No, because I think you're so good at it. And by the way, I just love this mascara on that. No. Keep that Andrew centric. You better talk about radio and 10th year seniors and everything else. You can't be out here talking about having deep conversation with my girl. I'm sorry, you can't.
Well, shout out to Sean, who says, infatuation. I've been infatuated with many of my friends' girls.
I respect the honesty.
There it is.
I've never been...
Infatuated is crazy, though.
I've never been infatuated with them, but I've definitely been in situations where I was
Is that from a physical... I have to ask him. Is that from a physical only kind of standpoint, or is that from like a personality perspective, or they just light skin? Because I know that's...
Yeah, he just like red.
Yeah, just no matter.
Physically, no.
He said both.
I've never been physically attracted to any of my boys' girls. I just knew when... I'll use
So then what is the
I'll use me as an
connection? So
example.
the connection is strictly based on just the way y'all get along.
Just energy.
Okay. So
You-
it has nothing to do with the way
No.
they look.
Well, yes. I mean,
That has to be it. Part of it.
I can recognize they're not ugly, but it don't help when you cool with it.
I got you.
So I've had moments where I pulled away from
Yeah.
their girls. And I had moments where like we was talking a little bit too much. I was getting a little bit too like, well, I just feel like, he don't listen to me all the time. I don't know how to deal with that. Nope. Y'all take that to therapy. Don't talk to me about that, bro.
Did you see the thing I'm going around? It was a story with this girl, and it was showing the conversation in a text, right? I was like, hey, by the way, game night, girls' game night is Wednesday. Don't forget to come through. Oh, and bring Cash. So Cassius was the boyfriend, right? And bring Cassius. And she's like, no, I'm not bringing Cassius. That's weird. Whatever else. She was like, why is that weird? She's like, you being weird. We just telling you to bring him because he's funny. Like, TF? Like, why are you freaking yourself out? She was like, because it's a girls' night, game night, and you want me to bring my ninja? Only me? Like, she's like, no, I'm not doing that. She's like, all right, bet. Well, you don't have to freak out about it. She's like, matter of fact, you don't even have to come.
That literally...
I'm like, who are these people?
That literally happened to me before. My ex at the time invited me to like a girls' night out. And I didn't know it was a girls' night because me and her hung out like every Friday.
Yeah.
So I pull up, and I'm already getting like weird looks from the girls. I'm like, what's happening? And they were like, Andrew, respectfully, like, this girl she's have you everywhere. I look around like, yo, where are y'all boyfriends? Where y'all men?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it was supposed to be a girls' night, but
See, don't do that. That's weird.
And so that home girl, like, well, no, I thought Andrew could bring the jokes. Y'all always laughing at his jokes, and he was like, yeah, but we won't talk bad about our men.
Exactly. There's certain things you can't talk about.
And I was dead cool with one of their boyfriends. So I was like, no, I don't. I said, I'm leaving. Catch a ride, or I'll come pick you back up. I said, I'm not staying. And I understood their position. This gal get mad at me.
Yeah.
I don't see what the big deal was. Anytime we hang out, they love you. They think you're so funny. And now all of a sudden it's a problem. Boy, but because when she learned the hard way, I kept telling her, stop bringing new gals around me. I don't know these women. Don't bring new women around me. Right after me and her break up, end up dealing with like two of our friends. Who I said to her, these gals on my line. No, they're not. They never betray me. They're like my sisters. I said, okie doke. Okie doke. Right after we break up. First person in my DMs. Hey, Drew, I heard about what happened. And I'm so sorry. Listen, if you need anything, listen, I know how she's go, Andrew. We've been telling about that attitude, and you honestly deserve better. You know what I mean? Anyway.
But like, to what end? Because now what's going to happen? So let's say you follow up on it, right? And you say, yeah, you interested. She could bring you around as her boyfriend now with your ex there?
She tried.
Who are these girls?
She tried. She definitely tried.
I could never. And I know I often say never say never. I could never.
See, here's the thing.
Go date somebody who one of my first of all, y'all don't know what friends are. That's the first problem. Let's start with that. But I could never date somebody who was dating who I would say is a close friend of mine after they break up and then be on some like, oh, so yeah, guys, I'm dating someone new. By the way, you know him. It's your ex, actually. And so I'm going to bring him with us to do what? Where you carrying him? You and him got to go that way. Mother, he laugh. No, but y'all, that dad.
I'm laughing because the gal tried it.
No, you,
This girl lined me right up.
from he said yes and you decided that's the way to go. Y'all go walk smartly together.
This girl invited me to one thing. First of all, we done wasn't going. So I was like, why you invited me outside? You know we don't go outside. So she invited me to one thing. I pull up, I see my ex car. I call her, I said, yo, home girl in there? She's like, yeah. What happened? Y'all been broken up for 2 months. What's the problem? I said, what type demon time you on? No, sir.
Nope.
No, sir.
Charles person says, generally, I only hang out with my female friends, boyfriends, or husbands without them. If I knew the boyfriend or husband first, I would have hung out with him alone before they got together. Fact, same thing, same here with me.
No matter.
Shout this person who says, say your boyfriend is fun, you're not, so they like his company.
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars, actually.
I guess, but my thing is then just don't invite her. Because to invite her to bring her boyfriend, and he can be the only ninja there, is kind of wild.
If it's one thing y'all can do as women, is lie to each other. If it's one thing y'all can do is lie to each other.
That makes sense.
Y'all be right there. Should we invite Tiffany? Man, y'all, she's so boring, man. Yeah, but if she find out we at the party, then she'll be mad at us and da. Just invite her, and then we'll do something after. All right, cool. If I don't mess with Cosmo can't come.
That's
Pause.
it.
That's it.
Always is telling
That's
me,
it.
hey, who can be there?
Always.
You know that's
Send them a
question.
list of people. All right, I'll be there. I'll be there.
No, but also, Cosmo, let me pause and no hominess. Oh, in general. To your credit, you pulled the new friend thing on me before, but dudes was cool. You vouched for them. You was like, no, these dudes cool. Don't stress. So you only got one time to swing me with that. You only got one time to be like, yeah, Drew, let's hang out. We grilling. It'll be me, Cosmo, and Tank. Okay, cool. I put up there. Oh, by the way, here are 10 of my schoolies.
I don't do that.
Bro.
I don't do that.
I don't know these people.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
So you got one opportunity. One dude, I told you at the time the dude did to me before. It's supposed to be me, 2 of our boys. We was grilling and chilling. I pull up there. He got, must be like 6. Oh, yeah. This my schoolie. This Andrew. Da-da. So I went from being funny and a good time to climbing up immediately. Mode up my anxiety. I climb up immediately. Yeah. If strangers come inside here, I leave.
I always try to give that heads up.
Yeah,
first.
one thing with Drew, he can conveniently need water.
I don't like the blinds.
100%. Because I don't know y'all.
Yeah.
I know y'all like that. Please.
Fred Campbell says, breaking up and ending up with someone in the same friend group is crazy. Bruh.
Yeah.
How, boy?
No, but a lot of these friend groups are incestuous.
Yeah.
A lot of these friend
These
groups
circles-
are super
That's where these
incestuous.
social circles overlap in such crazy ways. Every time I meet somebody, I find a way that they actually already know somebody who I actually know really well or mess with like super hard. And I just be like, bro, Nassau tiny, like.
That's too tiny.
Nassau is tiny.
Anyway, shout out to y'all. Shout out to young Queen Whitey, by the way. All right, folks, you're tuned in to Unfiltered. That was your Fix Your Face segment brought to you by Perfect Tone. Go down to Perfect Tone and get your face sorted out. Dial 603-SKIN. That's 603-SKIN. And book your appointment. Get there right now. Come Michael across from Popeyes. Get your face fixed. Also, don't forget, we're brought to you by Atos. It's a Popeyes, Wendy's, and Marco's family. Go try their Popeyes wings. They're actually excellent. And of course, go down, shout out to our Ricardo Rum and our 700 Wines and Spirits crew. Grab that hot switcher and smash it. Go bay today. Cause what's going to burn down. Y'all, the way y'all know how you do this has been Drew.
Just small.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be good.